Week 6 of the 2024 NFL season may not have been defined by nail-biting finishes, but it certainly delivered its fair share of drama and unexpected outcomes that kept fans on the edge of their seats. Sunday kicked off with the Chicago Bears showcasing their resurgence by defeating the Jacksonville Jaguars in a London matchup, setting the stage for a day filled with memorable storylines. One of the most talked about games of the day involved the Dallas Cowboys, who faced off against the Detroit Lions in a historic showdown at AT&T Stadium. The Cowboys, once feared as America's team, have struggled this season, and Sunday was no different. Dallas suffered a staggering 47-9 defeat, marking their worst home loss since Jerry Jones took ownership of the team in 1989. This loss couldn't have come at a worse time for Jones, who celebrated his 82nd birthday on the same day. "This was concerning and very humbling," Jones reflected after the game. "This was a shocker. The Cowboys were outclassed in every facet of the game, with Detroit racking up an impressive 492 total yards while the Cowboys managed a mere 251. Lions quarterback Jared Goff continued his impressive performance streak, completing 18 of 25 passes for 315 yards and 3 touchdowns before being pulled in the fourth quarter as a precaution. Supporting Goff was a formidable running game led by David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs. Montgomery rushed for 80 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Gibbs added 63 yards, helping the Lions total 184 rushing yards. Montgomery's performance marked his 8th consecutive game with a rushing touchdown, setting a new franchise record. Reflecting on the team's recent success, Montgomery noted, "At the beginning of the season, we were trying to figure out our identity. Now, we are starting to execute a lot more. The funny thing is we're not even on the same page yet. There are still small things we can clean up. The sky is really the limit for us." However, the victory was not without its drawbacks for Detroit. Star defensive player Aiden Hutchinson suffered a severe leg injury midway through the third quarter, requiring him to be carted off the field. Coach Dan Campbell confirmed after the game that Hutchinson had broken his tibia, casting a shadow over an otherwise triumphant day for the Cowboys. The defeat underscores a tumultuous start to their season, with 3 losses at home juxtaposed against 3 road wins. Quarterback Dak Prescott, who recently signed a lucrative contract, threw 2 interceptions, and the team's ground game managed only 53 yards. This defeat marks the second time this season the Cowboys have lost by more than 25 points at home, tying a franchise record for such losses in a single season since the Super Bowl era began. Despite the mounting pressure surrounding head coach Mike McCarthy, who is in the final year of his contract, Jerry Jones remains steadfast in his support. "I'm not considering a coaching change," Jones asserted defiantly to reporters. "I wouldn't be in a hypothetical in that matter. Do you think I'm an idiot?" The Cowboys' struggles this season continue to raise questions, but for now, Jones is not ready to make any drastic changes.